What's up there, guys? Welcome to my crib. So we got our office here. Here's my home, our crib right here. Come in right through the door. New door. We got a nice little seat, some firewood here, and here's our assistant. He makes the magic happen. Let's come on out the back door here onto the porch. So yeah, here's the office. This is where we do our stuff.
Shout out to Yeasty George. Your socks are in the mail, headed to you.
So if you know us, you know that our upload schedule is like one video a year, and they're usually pretty bad. But we got a couple $1,000 in camera gear now. Got a cameraman. He came over from gay porn, but God came to him in the vision and told him to
shoot fast and eat ass.
yeah, and film us faggots instead. So yeah, we'll be getting more camera gear in the future as well. But we're just gonna give you a little update on what you guys will be expecting here soon. So probably a week, maybe sooner after this is uploaded, we'll have a video about the bad lever on the AR-15. Is it bad? Does it make bad habits? Does it cause malfunctions? Can you slip and pull the trigger, or is it actually an improvement? And we have actual like data and testing on, you know, those times, like numbers attached to it instead of just arbitrary. It's bad. It's good. We also have a very big project about milsurps. Not just milsurps, but literally everything. Yeah. So
Anything and everything.
we got this range out here. We got 300 yards. We can do whatever the fuck we want with it. We'll set up steel targets. We'll probably have a shoot house up close kind of deal. And then a World War I style trench all the way back 300 yards. And it'll vary from maybe even as early as matchlock rifles up to the most modern like AR-15s. So the goal behind a lot of our testing is, in a lab style environment, you have a rigorous set of tests where you follow the same standard and you attach a number to it. Even if it's just like an arbitrary number, you have calculations that result in that number. So you can take different samples and compare them all together. We're taking that concept and applying it to things like the bad lever, or basically firearms in general. So the drill might involve you starting in a trench with like an AR-15, maybe an AK-74, maybe an RPK, maybe a matchlock rifle, maybe a Springfield with a scope or something. And you're gonna start back there, shoot your drills all the way up until you get to point blank. You're doing room clearing. So basically you're starting out as like trench warfare to modern day room clearing shit with all different sorts of rifles. And we can attach a number to these so you can actually get a comparison of how much better was the M1 over the Kar 98.
And there's channels that do videos like this, and we've noticed this, and I mean they're good channels, but we've noticed the weak point on that is there's no baseline, there's no evidence other than their personal opinion as to why this is better than that. They give some facts, but there's no numbers attached to it, there's no research. So by doing this with multiple runs, we can pretty much obtain specific numbers and strong points for each of those rifles, and we can make a chart. We can have actual hard evidence to give to you guys, and I'm really excited about that. So
yeah, the goal is super like autistic lab style data. It's the best way to describe it. Along to go with that, we have Project Spinny Boy, which already did a little. We tried to do that, but it was just way too fucking cold. It was sub-zero.
it was third winter.
So the goal with that is black powder revolvers, single action revolvers that use, you know, loose powder, ball, cap. Paper cartridges were a way to load faster. We're going to be making videos on how to make those paper cartridges, whether or not nitride paper versus just straight up, you know, cigarette wrapping paper works better.
Nitrided multiple types of paper as well, different wrapping styles, and then different weather conditions. So rain, cold, which that was fun.
Yeah, so if you know, you already have it loaded with the caps on, how much is the rain going to affect a percussion revolver?
And we can use tight fitting caps, looser fitting caps, different size caps, just to develop that baseline.
And again, the goal with that is paper cartridge versus loose powder reloading speed, getting raw data, actual numbers in consistent testing environment. Other things we got going on is beer and gear. So reviews on, we got over a dozen plate carriers, we got a fuck ton of helmets, Russian gear, NATO gear, whatever. Like, doing videos on those, how they compare, different pouches and whatnot. Fucking mosquitoes are out already,
Already.
even though it snowed last week. Another thing we have going on is going to be maybe some bushcraft. You already saw my crib
Whack
earlier.
shack.
So we might give you some updates on how that goes, or maybe how to, build certain bushcraft things. And then, of course, our stupid shitty videos, our memes, whatever you want to call them. It's like our USPSA and tracksuits. We'll probably continue that series where we go fuck around in tracksuits at USPSA matches and try not to get kicked out. Other just little fuck around things like that. And then firearms reviews. I know people have been asking about like these Hollow Sun red dots. Probably do some reviews on that. Burris, what's that 5x zoom scope you got? 332 or
536.
whatever the fuck it is.
And along with these reviews, be it firearms, gear, all that stuff, just if you have any questions or you want us to review something specific, if we have it, we will post down in the comments, and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, we're open to any sort of suggestions as long as we got the facilities to do it, I guess.
I love that you guys are like arguing about like when you should talk about cum socks. Like, what the fuck?
This is good
Yeasty
B-roll.
George is our biggest fan.
He's
other
the
than
best. Every
Brock
time I read
Tovar.
Brock.
I don't know who he is, but he comments every video like the second I upload it.